This podcast is sponsored by the Boy Scouts of America Northern Lights Council. Good things are happening with Cub Scouts, and now's the time to get your child involved. Registration is open now through October. Get the adventure started at nlcbsa.org.
Looking at the Northland outdoor forecast for the first weekend of August, and we're going to be looking at some hot weather for some of us, but we'll cool off into next week. Chance of some showers and thunder showers overnight Friday into Saturday morning, and then we'll be looking at another general chance of thunder showers in areas of eastern North and South Dakota into western Minnesota. Not going to be widespread severe weather by any means, but we could see a thunderstorm or two. Those rain chances push south as we go into the overnight, and then generally going to be less rain on Sunday, but a lot cloudier for nearly the entire region. We'll call it a partly to mostly cloudy scene, especially the further out west you go. We'll be looking at just overall more cloud cover, less sun for Sunday. Winds overall will be pretty light Friday night into Saturday morning, and then we'll be looking at a bit of a north breeze kicking up, especially out in the Dakotas, and that spreads throughout our region. Going to Sunday, a bit of an east wind in the Dakotas, northeast wind in Minnesota, and that's going to bring in some cooler air as we go into next week. For Saturday, though, still going to be a hot one, especially out west, triple digits in western South Dakota, and 90s hold strong in areas just to the east of there, up to the north a bit cooler in the 70s and 80s. We really start to notice a drop-off going into Sunday, a lot more 70s for afternoon highs, and then once we get into next week, we sub out the 80s and 90s for 70s and even 60s for afternoon highs.